Hey, hi guys. In this video, I'm gonna share my projects with you. Like it's a Java full stack project. This is the my project's view designing view. If you are in that apply the card, view all user details, admin login. These are the that admin can approve, delete that. Okay, we will see that lots of things in that video. Okay, I will explain as I have already making a notes for you. I will explain through this notes. Okay, what are the futures? What are the technologies I have used into that application so that it will you know that what will be that used in that project. Okay, yeah, it's a mother applications. It's a totally for that Java full stack perspective. Java full stack applications. In that technologies I have used in backend technologies I have in Java with Spring Boot framework, database MySQL, front-end Angular, Bootstraps, futures have used in what are the futures have inputted into that project. If there is a two role in that applications we will performed. Admin perspective, user perspective, user for that other user. I will apply for that user. I will if I'm not in any other card, so I will making to apply for that other card. If suppose is there any changes into, is there any, if I want to changes any update that other address, so admin will be, user will be edit the details, we will be update that other part. Once you come into that admin side, admin will decide to approve or reject. So two perspective we will use into that applications. I will explain through that notes. Okay, after that I will side by explain through that uh, codings also. Okay, it's not a problem. Okay, if you I think in this video I will first of all I will explain through explain front end part. Okay, yes, in this project I have making that applications with that Angular. So you need to know about what is that Angular, what are the components you used into that Angular. uh, you Yeah, I will in that I will say simply to you, it will be easy to you. Okay, engine generated, if you make any applications with that Angular framework, it's a component based architecture, so that everything depends upon that component. In that component only you have to write any HTML file, TypeScript file, all those things. So first you need to generate that component, you have to generate that services and then create one classes. Okay, what is that component? It's a component. In that component there will be, that component consists of three parts. Okay, that component will be the three parts. In that three parts will be one category for HTML file. After that the template define the HTML file, and then one class file, and one more for that metadata. Okay, this is the component. Okay, in the TypeScript file, it's a superset of JavaScript. It's an updated version of the types superset JavaScript. In that JavaScript files I used to write only that business logics. You don't need to write that designing logics. That designing logic will be comes under that okay, I will explain that code also. Data services, in that data services you have to use your data access method in the data services. What are the data access methods? So have to inject your URL into that constructor. What are the URL? You don't know that URL, which means already you have made the projects with other mother applications in backend part, right? So you have to inject that URL. What is that? So I think this backend part will be run with that 8082 port number. In this URL I will connect with that front end. That's why you have to write that URL into data services class. You have to write that URL here. After that, that routing, if suppose I want to move in that routing, if suppose I want to move apply new other card. After that you just go ahead with the view all user. This is the first step, this will be the second. So that time you have to routing will be needed. So that routing file, routing script you have to written in that uh, routing file. So I will explain this. Okay, it, I hope, I think this is enough for that theoretical part. Okay, I will explain through that coding part. Okay, here I have created the three components: form components, login components, user components. Okay, in that form components I have to make that HTML it will be auto generated. In that what is that? In that component you have to write user component at HTML. You have to write only that designing part components only. I need only ID, name, address, email, gender, option. So I have to write only that designing part into that HTML file. After that, ts is a superset of JavaScript. Okay, so in that TypeScript file, you need to write business logics into this and under this projects. Okay, I need to write business logic. What are the logics? How to I have to perform that. What is that? Have to perform linking, updating the other, deleting the other, editing the details. That the details we have to perform into that TypeScript file. Okay, and then what is that? Data services. Yes, that data services, the TypeScript TS file. In this file, you need to know about that services. I told you already, this is the services for that connectivity. If you go with that backend to front end connections, you need one URL for that backend connections. I already see this is the backend URL for me. I will tell that backend URL to you. In that services, I think that controller, in that controller I will mentioning that URL. HTTP colon slash log 402 API user. This is the URL for that backend backend code. Okay, I will connect that backend to front end using this URL. I will put it into that URL. Okay, data services. Okay, after that, the yeah, I have to handle if suppose getting any URL errors, I will handle this also. After that, you have make one classes. I told you already you have to make one classes, right? Ng generate, I already make the component. Now I'm explaining that services. Now you have to make one classes. The classes means have to type what are the entities you want. You know, type it with the backend. What are the entities? ID, name, address, email, gender. That's the entity you have to need. No, I will explain through backend. Okay, backend part, you know, user entity, ID, name, address, email, gender. Same thing, how to put it into that one class. There is that class, user class. How to put it into that user class. Okay. In backend part also I will explain right away. I have to create, this is my applications. I have to making on packages. Inside that packages, have to make entity, repositories, services, then controller. That entity, it's a pojo class. You have to create what are the entities you have to import it. You have to make, if you put it at entity, it will be generated with that it will call the jp repository. The jp repository will be automatically generate the table by using hibernate internally. Okay, and then come to that repositories. In that repository you have to extend the jpa repository. It will connect the database to the it will connect the database. Okay, after that, that services, the user services will be the services. In these services, that auto-wired these services, it will connect your repository to services. After that, controller, it will it will it will perform all those it will perform all those incoming requests. It will see what are the incoming, what are the upcoming requests, what are the upcoming response. It will handle all those requests and the response. It's the controller services. In that services class you have to write all those operations, business logics. Okay, update user, delete user, write user. Okay, this the performs you have to into that services. Okay, I already run these applications. I will explain through that coding part. Front end also I will run http localhost 4200. If suppose, yeah, already I have the three details. Okay, you can see how that select star from user, select star, this is the other application, that table table in table. A mother is a database. In that database there is in user table. That user table have to create two details, three details. Now I am adding that one more details to you. Okay, wait, I forgot to tell one thing. I think where is that application dot properties? Yes, in that application dot properties only you need to write all those database details, because you don't want to concentrate with that database side. You have to focus only the business logic. So that's why a mother, it's a database name. Based on the database name, it will automatically create the table. Okay, it's a backend things. Okay, now I'm just running that applications. I have to apply new Aadhaar card. Okay, apply new Aadhaar. Your Aadhaar request has been submitted successfully. Yeah, okay. I have to see that Aadhaar details. Me too. Okay. It will be approve or delete. Okay. I can say it's a approve or delete. So we will check with that other details. That record will be updated with the backend or not. Select start from user. It will be updated. So in our programs, in our projects, it works with that fine. If suppose I have to delete this order, okay, okay. Now we will check with the button part. Select start from user. Yeah, it will be deleted. So in that Java full stack projects, it's almost done with that. Okay. So we will check with the coding also. See, select user, delete user. You have to see this console also. Second part also you have to see. Insert data, select user, insert data, select user, like that. Okay, this is all about the backend part. This is the front end code, form, login, user detail, data services. I think almost I have covered all those field with you. Yeah, this is the update module.ts. It's a it's a TypeScript file. You need to write what are the components you have to import into that projects. You need to write this component into this field. Browser module, it's a inbuilt, automatically they will generate that module.ts file. You have to customize your component also. See, user component, form component, login component, the type of component you have to import that project. After that, where is that of that routing.ts file? I forgot also. Yeah, of that routing.ts file, where is that? Yes, this file is for that. You have to, if you want to routing that any user, like first of all I have to apply for you the user, and then come back to that, apply new Aadhaar. I once applied, I just I just move to that view all user. First thing it will be, second thing it will be that you view all user details. That the things it will routing the details. That time that code will be routed with that which script, app.routing.module.ts file. Okay, I think I have covered all those things. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you guys.